SMT Nation, we are back. Nation, AT&T is speaking at this conference. It actually took place yesterday, the time of this recording, and it's off the heels of Verizon securing a deal to acquire Frontier fiber assets. And things are getting pretty clear as to the direction of the industry. And AT&T is poised to be the biggest, and they're poised to be the best. And here's how they're going to do it. Let's talk about it here in today's video. A link for the prnewswire.com press release will be provided down in the description. The inspiration to this video that can be found down there. Ways to support us can be found there as well. Please do like and share this video. Subscribe if it's your first time here, and turn on the bell notifications icon to never miss an upload from the SMT. All right, we know what AT&T does, folks. They build fiber. They have a native fiber network that they scale. They also have a joint venture with BlackRock to build what's referred to as Gigapower, a joint venture building fiber as an open access platform, wholesale, in which AT&T is also their own customer, but they're scaling to other companies as well. Now, at the conference, some of the explanations and disclosures from CEO of AT&T, John Stankey, was speaking to the fiber ambitions, and he said, quote, "My scale ambition is to be first and biggest as we go through the cycle that allows us to call more shots as the industry forms and plays over time." They want to be the biggest. They want to be the best when it comes to fiber. And they kind of are in the best position to do it. They have the largest native network across the country, available in the most places, stretching across the most miles. And then they have that joint venture with BlackRock. So from an investment standpoint, they've put themselves in a position to do this. Now there's other partnerships like with Kinetic, and there's new ones, right? So here's a look at kind of what they've done. They've signed on, formed partnerships with other existing fiber providers. Bolden Networks was officially announced. Infrastructure access to 75 U.S. Armed Forces bases nationwide. All right, so that's, I don't know if you guys have followed. I don't know. I think Tech Life has done a good job of documenting that over in Fort Bliss and El Paso and other locations throughout Texas at those bases. There's also a digital infrastructure group based out of Canada and the U.S., expanding fiber into new regions in the U.S. Prime Fiber, also an open network access fiber provider. That's a new one, and that's probably something that I think in places like Florida is going to be big for AT&T. And then Ubiquity is going to be providing access for AT&T to multifamily MDUs, apartments, I'm guessing, anything that's considered to be greenfield without fiber in Minnesota. So some bigger states, some more populated areas, now AT&T getting involved, scaling 30 million fiber locations on their own, right? Native AT&T build, organic build through 2025. It's quite possible they go well beyond that 30 million at some point. They'll probably have to, add scale, which requires more investment, but that could come as soon as 2026. And then with the joint venture with Gigapower, and now with these partnerships that we've seen, they're involved and at the table for more customers. Now, the reason for all this and why AT&T is doing it is pretty damn clear. There is a convergence element here. We see Verizon is kind of really focused on this as well with Frontier. We saw T-Mobile with Lumos, as well as Metronet, in those acquisitions. But AT&T is really pushing the convergence story, and other carriers are doing it too. And you have, it's kind of described, they say, as a race. Really what they want to do is they want to be the first to a place, and they want to be the name in a place. Because once you're in there and you acquire those customers, they're usually yours for a very long time. The lifetime value of a customer, when you have a fiber asset, is very, very sturdy, right? They're very sticky. They don't really want to leave when the services are good. You can provide a small discount for bundling services. That's the whole idea of the converged offer. Wireless, which is a very profitable business, and then fiber, which is also a very profitable business, and they're both sticky, and AT&T covers it well. So if you have a fiber customer and you have a customer in on a phone deal, You give them a free iPhone, you got them for 3 years. And then, with AT&T, the way they structure their upgrades is new and existing customers get the best deals on any plan, right? So in AT&T, I think, has positioned themselves to succeed in this new era of convergence. It's not really new to offer convergence, but a convergence era in which they want to be the leader without any shadow of a doubt. And they've positioned themselves to do that. Even with Verizon acquiring Frontier, AT&T still appears to be the one that is going to lead the industry in this direction. Don't forget about Comcast and Charter. They have convergence too. They just don't own their wireless network access. But AT&T is clearly here in this position and in the catbird seat to lead in this era. What do you guys think? Something to watch for? How interested are you in this? Do you want AT&T service with fiber and all these platforms and bundling with wireless and get those deals? I just hope that AT&T doesn't forget about their wireless network. What do you guys think they should focus on? Are they moving the right way? Should they be looking at this a little bit differently, playing it differently? Your thoughts and opinions, welcome down below. I think, honestly, this should be their bread and butter. They win with fiber. And I think when it comes to wireless, their ambitions are to just be good enough. It seems like they want to be the winner and the best in fiber, and they're just trying to provide good enough access on the wireless side. What's your take? Sound off in the comment section below, y'all. The voice of the people, the SMT Nation. Let your voice be heard.